Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenges. This is July 25th, 2018 and we are currently sitting on 17 wins and 7 losses, which is not too bad. I'm pretty happy. But let's see where we ranked yesterday in total. July 24th, 2018. Our rank 449, not bad. Top 500 at the end of the day, which is really good. I think we dropped like 100 places roughly. Something like that. So July 25th, lots of unknowns. Best because my internet's not working. Like I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with my internet. I can feel it because everything is very slow, and as you see, they're not loading up the names. It just shows a bunch of unknowns, which it shouldn't be showing, but it does nonetheless. So of course we're here to try and hit that top 100. There's been like a little bit of a fumble the last couple of days. July 23rd never came out. There was something wrong with the upload, and July 24th is ready to be uploaded, but July 23rd isn't out yet, so I haven't released 24 yet. So I'm gonna have to release 23 yet, or release 23 first. When I finish releasing 23, then I can release 24. It's like this big complicated situation. Hopefully 23 will come up before 24, but they'll both be coming out today on the 25th, and then the 25th will be coming on the 26th like normal. So top 100 here, 988 score, not the greatest score. Is lethality, which is like 50-50, all-star, which is also 50-50, and then time dilation, which is kind of good. Time dilation is kind of nice because you can then play defensively and then do even more damage with your big attacks at the end. We're playing as defect again, which is nothing new for us. We already pretty much know that already. So let's jump into it. There's a big petition at the moment to get rid of Mind Blast. Is great. There's a big petition at the moment to get rid of Mind Bloom. So let's see if that ever happens. So it's 1 elite there, 2 elites there. So basically 2 elites no matter what path we take. I like to fight the elites later, so probably like this one or this one, simply because it then gives you the opportunity to gain more benefits, if that makes sense. You know, gain more benefits before you okay, this, I think it makes Mind Blast do like slightly less damage. Not really. Okay, we have 2 energy. I think you just take one out. I think that's the right play. But yeah, it's a little bit of like a trickier situation. I did do that correctly. I did. Okay, I wasn't sure if I did that correctly. That's why I was a little bit like at a loss there. I wasn't sure had I played those cards in the right order, but I did. That's all that matters. So we did take 4 damage right off the bat, which is obviously not good. We want to take 0 damage if plausible. We were weakened. Okay, kind of big. Well, more cards just good because of having Mind Blast. So I will get an injury card for a golden thing. I'll become regretted for a relic. These are very easy choices. Two cards that both aren't that horrible, but are very good for us in the sense of, well, Mind Blast is already innate, so I guess you just make the strike innate as well. So you always have a Mind Blast strike combination, opening hand, I guess, but that really didn't matter for us. So now there's like a difficult situation here. Either you go for the Mind Blast dual cost or you go for Mind Blast strike. The dual cost will do a lot of damage right off the bat, but I think you want to go for the strike into Mind Blast. There's no way we're perfect in this guy, I'm pretty sure, so let's just try and minimize the amount of damage we take as much as possible, and while still doing a good amount of damage to him, because this is one of the harder elite fights, about to be honest with you guys. So a little bit of a problematic draw for us here, if I'm being 100% honest. We gave him a lot of upgraded strength, but I did it with the assumption that we would kill him, and we did. So I wasn't too worried about the amount of damage we were taking there. I would think go for the eyes. It's really good. Max HP could be super tasty, but I'm not sure. I feel like we can upgrade cards, but I mean, upgrading the innate to 1 cheaper is pretty good. I'm gonna actually do that. Just making Mind Blast cost 1 less is really important, simply because it gives us the extra energy. It means 1 extra defensive possible play. So you can go like this, and then Mind Blast. Get a big amount of damage out while still getting some form of defensive play out. So I do like that a lot. Something like this is fine. Always remember, just play your attack card last and you'll be in a good place. I kind of like, I love the fact we got an early stinging ball, but at the same time I feel like I would prefer to just pick up as many cards as I can, simply because Mind Blast could carry us the entirety of the run, and since this is a harder daily in its own way, I would prefer to just minimize difficulty, if you know what I mean. Agate's gonna be good because we're gonna want a big deck anyway. Let's upgrade. What does one upgrade? I think you upgrade cool-headed here, or you upgrade one of these to free. I'm gonna make dual cost free. I never do it, and I always end up wanting it free. So I'm gonna do that and see how it goes. We're gonna want to come this way because we want to make sure we get our butts to that elite. Go for the ice, cool-headed. Charge battery, mind blast. I think that's the right play. I wasn't sure. We could have potentially killed him, maybe. I don't actually know. Skim. Doesn't matter. Just dual cost. I don't know why I bothered playing alternate cards. I could have just got the kill there. Give me more cool-headed. I like the defense. I don't have enough money for to make a shop really worth it, so I'm gonna skip that for now. Good instincts is good. This is good. Get one of these on with you, and get one of these out, and then end your life. I think I misplayed that. I'm not entirely sure though. We'll find out soon. Nope. I think we won't find out soon. I'm pretty sure these guys are just done and dusted. So yeah, pretty easy so far. Oh, Glacier's nice. Taking a lot of frost cards. We're going for obviously a frost deck here instead of a defensive deck, which is interesting. I'm gonna drink this immediately, and if I want to maintain perfect, I actually have to block again. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not gonna block again. I'll just tank the one hit. I don't care about the perfect here. I care more about killing them slightly faster and mitigating some of the damage I'm about to take. So I like this. Please hit the front guy. You only hit the front guy once, but I guess that's okay. And end his life. Nice. With 2 glaciers with focus, we should have more than enough block. But there could be a question, argument to be made rather, that I should have gone for the what is it called? I really thought you would die from that. I'm a little bit upset that you didn't, but okay. I should have maybe kept the focus potion for the boss that's coming up. Who is the boss? I didn't even look. It's a Hexaghost, which is very scary because Hexaghost could actually just straight up kill me. So this is very, very worrisome for me personally. Hexaghost could literally, with the lethality bonus, he could actually just end my entire life. So that's something to keep in mind. It's something to be a bit scared of. We're going to need a lot of defensive cards right off the bat. But depending on what relic we get here could change our entire strat kind of dramatically. So we'll see how it goes for now. Maybe should have kept the focus potion. I think it could have made quite a difference for us, but we didn't. And that's the choice we made. Blue candle is good, but not really the card one. Claws, okay. We do draw quite a lot of cards for now. I'm gonna... This is difficult. I think I'm gonna upgrade Glacier actually. I could also upgrade Glow for the eyes, and there can be more weakness for longer. Making Claw do more damage could be good because we kind of are lacking on the damage department. We are dramatically lacking on damage department. Interesting. I didn't actually pay much attention to our deck and what we had going on for us. I think just having more block right off the bat is going to be game winning for us because we want to attempt the perfect at least against Hexaghost, but I don't know. I'm playing very fast and loose here, as you've noticed probably, because I actually have a dinner date I need to get to after. So I'm going to play that just for the extra damage on the Mind Blast. So I do need to play a bit fast here, a little bit faster than usual. So this is kind of bad for us. We're going to do this, okay. We're going to do this, okay. We're going to do this, okay. We're going to do Claw, I guess. We're going to go for a dual cast for damage, I guess. The Feign. Okay, so we're about to take a ton of damage. And this is exactly what I was worried about. The Hexaghost hits so fucking hard, game. Holy shit. It's ridiculous. And we got none of our defensive cards. So we were stuck in the situation of where we were like, we are about to just tank a lot of damage. So let's get that zap out there. I think it's really important. So now we just need to like win the damage race, pretty much, or the defensive race rather is what I should be saying, not the damage race, because, or actually, yeah, we need to kill him before he kills us. But the Hexaghost is such a stupid boss. Like in comparison to all the other bosses you could potentially fight, the Hexaghost is so much stronger than any of the other ones, because all the other ones you can mitigate their turns on how you want to get the stuff to sharp, right? But the Hexaghost, I played that all wrong as well, but the Hexaghost, his second turn gonna break your perfect. It's happening. It's happening, and you need to accept that it's happening, because that's just how it is. And if you don't accept it, then you are wrong, and you are about to pay the price. And by that I do of course mean about to take a bunch of damage. So I'm gonna go for lightning here. I think we're gonna have enough block with the stuff we have right now, so Yeah, we should have more than that block and we can get a nice big attack at the end. I'm worried that we're not going to kill him in time because we do have to kind of kill him in like a few seconds here or we'll be in trouble. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm not sure if this was... Yeah, that was the right play. I was going to say I wasn't sure if the right play was using Mind Blast. We need to kill him next turn or we're dead. Yeah, we are going to die if we do not kill him here. So this is a little bit worrisome. He will die to the potion. If we didn't have that potion, we lost the run. Straight up. That is scary to think that if we didn't have a potion, we just straight up lost the run. I'm gonna go for... Buffer here. It's an okay thing. Give me Kurski, it's fine. I got blue candle, so Kurski doesn't bother more. So I'm very worried about the run in itself, simply because we are very weak right now, as you can tell. Elite, elite, elite. And obviously I'm playing a little bit faster than normal, so I'm making a couple of mistakes maybe. A little bit of misplays, one could say. I think this one's fine. I didn't really know what route to take there, but basically we're in a situation where I've kind of built up a deck that doesn't really have much aggression, but its defense is so little that the defense is inadequate. So we take too much damage and we don't do enough damage. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, and that's all that really matters. So at the same time, I'm fine with that. That's a lot of incoming damage. That's a lot of incoming damage. Holy shit, lethality is so stupid, game. I hate lethality so fucking much. It just does too much. It makes the enemies just do so much more damage than they normally would, that they'd actually just kill you. Am I just gonna die here? I mean, I'm not gonna die, but I'm gonna be so fucking... I'm gonna take so much fucking damage against the first enemy on the first fucking floor, simply because of one thing called lethality. I hate lethality. It's so unbalanced. You know what the problem is that lethality is an unbalanced card. It's not balanced. Everything is balanced in this game, and then you get lethality and it's not fucking balanced, and it's just so frustrating. It's so hard to deal with, because how do you deal with unbalanced stuff? Look, I'm about to take, like, I'm gonna die. We are gonna die in this run. We are gonna 100% die on this run. I'm actually 100% convinced of it. I've decided that we are going to die on this run. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. We're going to die right now. Lethality. I don't know what you're supposed to do about lethality. I don't know how to deal with lethality. I took only defensive cards. I had only defensive cards set up. I had glaciers. I had defense. I had steam barriers. I got weakened stuff. Cool headed to give me more ice and block. Defrag to upgrade, a buffer to not take damage, charge battery for block. I had the only damage I had in the deck was Mind Blast, Claw, and the strikes, and then Zap maybe and dual cast. That's it. That's it. I don't know how you're supposed to win against lethality. Lethality is such a stupid daily modifier, and I really hate it. You're taking a guy that does 5 damage, and by giving him lethality, you're pushing his 5 damage up to 20 damage. That's making him do 4 times the damage he usually does. Right, and then you give me 3 enemies that can all do 4 times damage. That is 60 incoming damage. How the fuck am I supposed to survive that with a 75 HP defect round? I hate lethality. I'm over this modifier. Can they please fix it? Or if they give you lethality, at least give you other modifiers that can counter the lethality bonus. Like, what do you give me? You give me time dilation. It doesn't mean anything against the flying target. It doesn't mean anything against the guy's 60 block. And you give me 5 random colors cards that are all shit. You gave me Deep Breath, which is crap, Good Instinct, which is average, Blinding, which is average, Mind Blast, which is only good, but it's got nerfed, fucked up, and Secret Weapon, which is really bad when the only weapons you have that you can search out are strikes, are 4 strikes. So, I hate lethality. I feel like lethality is extremely unbalanced. Lethality is not fun. It's a horrible daily, and every day that has lethality we lose, because it's shit. We've only won 1 lethality daily this whole month. Only 1 for an entire month. Now that has to tell you something. It has to tell you that obviously there's a mistake. If if I have 17 wins and 8 losses, and all of the losses, all 8 are lethality losses. I mean, come on. Look at this mega crit and think to yourself, lethality daily loss. Let's check the last dailies. There was the lethality win. Let's check our last loss. Oh, that was a certain future one. That one, you know what? That was a certain feature one. That one was hard. But that was a good daily. That was like, it was a balanced daily. It's a hard one. It was a hard one. Don't know why we lost this. Not a lethality, but also 2 of the 8 not lethalities. Lethality. Lethality. Not lethality. Binary though. Lethality. Okay, so 5 of the 8 losses that we have got. We've lost 8 runs in total. 5 of those 8 is due to lethality, and only 1 of our 17 wins is with lethality. Look at this, Mega Crit, and think to yourself that maybe the fact that you can increase an enemy's damage 4 times, not 4 damage, 4 times the amount of damage that enemy usually does, and then realize that's not balanced. Take an enemy that does 10 damage, then frails you, and then hits you for 20, now hits you for 26 when you are frailed and you are getting half of your armor. I'm just saying, it's like there's obviously a massive flaw with this modifier, and the massive flaw with this modifier is that it's unbalanced and it needs to get balanced. Even other YouTubers are starting to, when they see lethality, starting to freak out because they know they're going to score bad on the daily. So I don't know what to do when it comes to this modifier. This modifier wrecks us every single time, as you've all seen. This is going to be the shortest daily in history. Fucking didn't even make it very far, but that's life. For now, though, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time with another Slay the Spire daily, which will hopefully be better than this piece of trash run that we had here, because this was a joke. This was a joke and actually just a waste of my time. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time with more Slay the Spires.